play, vamos ver.
Fala players, eu tô aqui no stand da Warner e vou conversar com produtores de dois grandes jogos da empresa. Aqui comigo tá o Timon, que é responsável pelo Dying Light. Hi Timon, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. The show is great. There are lots of people around. I didn't know that there are so many Brazilian game fans, but I'm happy to be here. It really is great.
Yeah, we're really a lot of fans here from gaming.
Great.
So yeah, Dying Light. It has zombies, it's a first-person game.
Yes.
It has crazy melee weapons.
Yes.
So at first some people related it to Dead Island,
Okay.
since both are being
Okay.
released by Techland
Yes,
also,
sure.
right? But it's not just another Dying Light, right?
Yes, okay.
What it has different from it?
Okay.
What is
So,
it?
there are a couple of different things. I think the most important thing is that in Dying Light it's a completely different game from Dead Island, because in Dead Island you just had to kill zombies. If you wanted to complete the game, you just had to kill thousands of zombies. In Dying Light we try to simulate how it feels if you are in a city crowded with zombies, infected by zombies. So you don't have to kill zombies at all, even though we give you lots of cool options to do so. But we also give you this system which we call natural movement. It allows you to run through city using lots of cool parkour things, like sliding under things, jumping over things, climbing on top of roofs. And then we also have day and night cycle. And with that, it's almost like you get two games in one. The day part is like a traditional zombie game. You move faster than zombies, you think faster than zombies, you arm better than zombies, and you have that advantage over them. But during the night, the zombies transform. They get more aggressive, they get more agile, they get more intelligent, so they cooperate with each other. And then you have to use everything, all of your skills, all of your agility, all of your intelligence to survive.
So it's really more varied, right? You can play almost in two different ways.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, cool. And the game will also have competitive multiplayer, right?
Yes.
Not.
Yes, yes.
And
So,
how it works?
okay, so we have a 4-player co-op. You can play the whole game with 4 people in cooperation mode. But then we also have a mode which is called Be the Zombie. And in that mode you play as a zombie, one zombie, and you invade other people's games. So they are playing their own campaign game, single player co-op, in co-op, and then you join that session as a zombie, and then you try to kill them. So it's very cool, and when you play that mode, you get special zombie experience points, and with those experience points, you level up your character, you upgrade your character, so you get special zombie skills, so you get to build like a very cool kick-ass zombie.
Oh, awesome. Hey, thank you very much.
Thanks so much, thanks for having me.
Thanks for the interview. E agora eu tô aqui com o Eric Holmes, que trabalhou em Batman Arkham Origins. Hi Eric, how are you?
I'm doing okay, how are you?
Fine, thanks. So, most people know that Origins is a prequel to the Arkham series, right?
Yeah.
So, how did you manage to create a Batman that's more inexperienced, right? He's in the beginning of his crime-fighting career, but without making him lose his essence of being a badass superhero.
Well, you have to understand, this is not a mechanical change for Batman. We're not stripping away his abilities and making him a bad fighter or making him unable to run around. This is a game where narratively we're bringing him back to a more unformed version of him as his personality. So, if you know the Batman lore, you'll know that Bruce Wayne traveled the globe for many years acquiring skills as a detective, as a martial artist, as an evasion specialist. Like, he's a very, very skilled person when he comes back to Gotham for the first time. But when he first arrives, he doesn't have the idea what the Batman is. He tries to be a vigilante, he tries to fight, and if you read the comic book Year One, there's many retellings of that thing, but we were very inspired by the events of Year One. You see Batman, or rather Bruce Wayne, figuring out the idea of Batman and becoming that. Now, those events took place before our game, so he's fully equipped, he has a bunch of gadgets, he understands this idea of Batman, but he doesn't understand what it means to be Batman. So he has this idea of fighting crime, taking on organised crime, taking on the mob, trying to take them down, and he's so well equipped, he's so skilled, he's really, really good at it, and he's taking these guys apart. But what happens at the start of our game is the most powerful crime lord in Gotham, Roman Sionis, called the Black Mask. He puts the price of $50 million on Batman's head. What that does is that brings 8 of the greatest assassins in the DC universe to come and compete for that. Batman has never faced characters like these before, and he's never faced the sort of scenarios that these real professionals come and create. And so it makes him call into question why he's doing what he's doing, if he can do what he's doing, if he can protect Gotham at all. So this is a big personal crisis for him, and it's a big crisis for Gotham, literally. So that's the sort of driving force you're going to see this early career Batman. You're going to see him starting to understand what has he bitten off by starting this. You know, what are these other characters going to do, and what do they mean to him in his role as a vigilante?
Okay, and the game already has a season pass, right? That will give access to future content for the game. Can you tell us a little bit about what is planned for Batman? Like, are there new challenge maps, a new campaign, maybe like Harlequin Revenge?
I can tell you, you're close. There's a bunch of things planned. We haven't gone into detail with too many of them because we've really been dealing with the game launch up till now. And I think you're going to start to see that change now that the game is out there. The first thing that you're going to see, which has just been hinted at, is the Initiation DLC. The Initiation DLC is the first thing that's going to pop, I think, very soon. I don't think we've set a date, but it's very soon. And that will feature Bruce Wayne on his final leg of his training in the mountains of Korea, where he's trained by the master Kirigi. And the campaign itself undergoes his final test. And if he passes it, he'll be accepted as one of the men there. And if he doesn't, he's going to die. So it's a very high stakes kind of exam that he has to sit with basically the best killers there are out there in the wilderness of Korea. So we have that's one of the DLC pieces, and it has been announced but not detailed. So I'm sure we'll have some screenshots, we'll have some movies, we'll have some stuff to share very soon on that. We also have another thing, which if you look at the season pass image which has been released, which is a big block that says unannounced story. So you mentioned Harley Quinn's Revenge earlier. That's a good model for it. We have something else we're working on. It's another character we're bringing into Origins. It's an important story, but I can't explain what that is right now. But if you stay tuned, you'll find out more. And it is a part of the season pass. If you bought the season pass, or if you do buy the season pass, you'll get that.
Ok, then. Thank you very much, Eric. Nice talking to you.
Thanks for having me.
É isso aí, galera. Se você gostou do vídeo, não esquece de curtir e compartilhar com seus amigos.